Welcome to part two of my rum fat cask finish series for Japanese whiskey. Welcome to Whiskey Catapult, where we catapult around the world trying whiskeys from all over the world. I actually like that these are screw tops. We are catapulting back over to Japan for some Yoichi from Nikka whiskey. This is their rum cask finish one, or rum wood finish, as they call it. It's bottled in 2017. ABV is 46%. And it just says it was finished in Caribbean Rum Cask and bottled in 2017. Unfortunately, it doesn't mention when it was distilled or how long it was finished in the Caribbean Rum Casks, but is what it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't say on here if it was non-chill filter or natural color, but they're making good stuff. I can forgive them a little bit for that, but I did wish they'd tell us. I at least care about it, so yeah. Very light. It's sweet. There's just a line of peat, like very, very faint. It's a little fruity too. Almost has this Dunnage Warehouse nose on it as well. It's quite nice. It's sweet. It's almost sharp. It's malty. There's some light fruit. Very light peat on the baseline. But it's not going to be like Isla peat. It's Japanese peat, so it's going to be slightly different from a flavor note. It's very enjoyable. A lot lighter than I thought it would be, though. Yep. Doesn't linger too much long on the finish. It's kind of got this sweetness, almost candy, like Smarties, powdered sugar, and a little bit of fruit. A little bit of fruit. That line of peat just kind of holds strong through the whole experience. Not bad. So, if you're not familiar, Yoichi Distillery is one of the Nikka distilleries. It is in the northern part of Japan. And what they wanted to do was basically open up a distillery that was similar conditions to Scotland and make Japanese whiskey the traditional way that Scotland had made it, because Taketsuru had gone and learned how to make whiskey in Scotland. And when he brought all of it back, they made some adjustments while he was at Centauri to make it a little bit more better for the Japanese palate. But he was like, I want to make Scotch style. So he went and made Yoichi. And we thank him for it, because in my opinion, Yoichi is fantastic. If you've never had it before, it's priced pretty well. Regular Yoichi is about, I think it's about 80, 85 in my market. Not a lot of people talk about it, so I usually see it pretty regularly available. But if you like Scotch, if you like a little bit of peat on your whiskey, give Yoichi a try. It's very good stuff. But I got this one at auction along with the Miyagi Rum Cask, which I just did a review on for. It's a 2-pack, and I like both of them. So I want to give it a try. It's like, okay, what's Yoichi and Miyagi taste like in rum cask finish? So this one with the peat and the fruitiness on the regular release, I was curious to see if maybe some tropical notes would get in there. Get a little bit sweeter, as I usually experience from rum cask finishes. Just, give the whole experience a try. Okay. The nose is opened up a little bit more now. A lot more fruit coming forward. It's still a little on the light side, but there's more fruit. The sweetness is still there. That peat's just like lingering in the background. It's not overpowering. It's not overtaking. It's just kind of hanging out and saying, hey, I'm here. Really nice nose. Still sweet and fruity. I say is kind of in that pear and apricot range for fruit. A little bit of malty. That line of peats just kind of hanging out there in the background, man. It's really nice. The sharpness is gone. I don't get that anymore. But it's kind of rounding out and balancing a little bit better, so I may have had to give this one a little bit more time before jumping right into it. As you should with most whiskey. It's amazing how much a little extra time can open up something, especially on a fresh pour. Okay. A little bit of water. I just did 5 drops. It's easy to measure. I know some people just do like a full teaspoon or something like that, but I like precision with this kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, finish doesn't linger too long still. It kind of dies off a little bit, but that little bit of fruit and sweetness is still there. And that underlying note of peat just kind of hangs out throughout the entire experience. It's really nice. Interesting. The fruitiness has subsided a little bit. And the peat's kind of moved up just a little bit. It's still not overtaking. But if the peat earlier was at like a 2, it's moved up to like a 4 out of 10. It's still nice. But I also like peated whiskey, so. There we go. Okay. A little bit of water really helps this one out. That sweetness is still there, but kind of like with the Miyagikyo rum wood finish, some of those tropical notes are starting to come through now. Get a little bit of mango. I want to say leche. It's not, I was thinking guava for a second, but I think it leans a little bit more into like that leche fruit. It's got a little bit of bitterness in there now, just a tad. Still kind of malty. The peat is about the same level. It increased on the nose. It did not increase on the palate. It's still just kind of hanging out there in the background. That's pretty nice. Okay. This finish is lasting a lot longer. It didn't stick around much without water, but with water, it's still here. Sweet, that fruit's coming across, even the tropical ones, which if you saw my Miyagiki one, adding water also brought through the tropical fruits, but it didn't stick around on the finish. This one it does. That's really nice. And yeah, it just has that line of peat just throughout the whole thing, just that whisper. Man. Yeah. This was really good. I'm liking this one. Water's needed for this one to get the full experience. So if you're able to find this one, give it some time, add a little bit of water. It helps it out quite a bit. I hate to say it's underwhelming without water, but for what you're expecting for a rum wood finish Yoichi, without water, it doesn't change too much out of the regular release. Whereas a little bit of water kind of like really showcases what that rum cask is doing with it and stuff. So that's really nice now. Yep. So if you've never had Nikka Yoichi before, highly recommend. We actually did a course with a local place called Whiskey Crusaders that did a lineup of different Japanese whiskeys. And we had Yoichi, Miyagikyo, and I feel like we had one other one. I think it's Nikka from the grain. Or Nikka coffee grain. And Yoichi is most people's favorite. Wow. That tropical is just really coming through now. It's like mango leche, sweet. And that peat just keeps it from getting too sweet. So it doesn't like overkill your palate and just become a sugar bomb. That's really nice. Yeah. So I'm a fan of this one. If you like Yoichi, keep your eye out for this one. See if you can find it. Like I said, bought in 2017. I imagine there's probably a newer release since then. I picked this one up at auction for what I paid for it. I'm totally happy with it. I probably wouldn't spend more than like 150, 160 on something like this. But if you're able to get it for less than that, I say get it. Really enjoying it. This one's, I was actually expecting to like the Miyagiki one a little bit better, but I think this one's, that water just really helped it out. So yeah, worth snagging if you can find it, but just don't overpay like a lot of Japanese whiskey still. If you like this review, hit that like button and subscribe to see where we catapult off to next. Cheers.